same. We look on the board here and we see two separate flags here. These two separate flags represent those two people. Under the flag of Islam, this is the side of the board. This is the side of the world that we come from, the righteous side, where you are guaranteed freedom, justice, and equality. But to the opposite side of the board, the opposing flag, where we are now, in this hemisphere, we are only offered slavery, suffering, and death. And it's been that way since we've been on this soil.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel told us that he would search and seek them out. Them who? Those who are lost. You don't search for your iPhone unless your phone is either lost or misplaced.
Right.
Luke chapter 19, verse 10. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost.
That's right.
1555, so teaches the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Sir John Hawkins, the English slave trader, brought our first fathers from the east side of that board to the west side of that board, losing us in the western hemisphere. We've been here since that time. We've been subjected to those who celebrate their freedom in our faces for the last 246 years of that time.
Come on. There you go.
The God in the book of Genesis doesn't give us the day, the actual day, but he does hint at the time frame in which he would appear.
Right.
He says that it would be some 400 years after we arrive at as strangers in the land that is not ours.
Break it down.
Right now we are strangers in the land that is not ours. Right?
Yes, sir. Strange.
But the people who would bring us here as strangers, they too were strangers in this land.
Teach.
You see, when you look at this board here and you see this flag that represents the United States of America,
Yes, sir.
you see red, white, and blue. Now we could look at this flag and say, well, the red could represent the red man who was already on this soil.
Uh-oh.
We could look at it and say that the white represents the white man who came to the red man with nothing but deception, as we look at the color blue in the flag.
There you go.
Deceived them with peace talks and murdered them all off.
Got drunk, didn't he? Small pockets.
This is history. But the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that history is best qualified to reward all research, to reward our research, to reward the researcher.
Yes, sir.
History. The question is asked, who is the original man? Original. Listen at this word here. Because when we use the word original, that word automatically leads one to believe that there are some coming after the original becoming carbon copies.
There you go. That's right.
Original means authentic.
Yes, sir. Right.
There's nothing that comes before the original.
First. Right.
The original is the first.
Teach.
Those coming after the original, these are the kinds of original.
Right.
Say the original man. If there's an original man, there must be a man out here who is kind of like the original.
Go ahead.
So we say, who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man.
Yes, sir.
The maker, owner, cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe.
Yes, sir.
The universe that the brother wear on his uniform. The universe that we as black men once had total and complete control of.
That's right. Teach on. Mom.
Something happened in history to where we were removed from that position, replaced, misplaced, and lost in the hemisphere where we really didn't want too much of, because we settled on the best part of the planet Earth.
That's right. You care about the poor part.
The red man that the white man found here on this soil was a man who was found in disobedience to the laws of Islam.
Uh-oh.
Teach. Yes, sir.
Still a part of the original nation indeed, though.
Yes, sir.
But this enemy shows up with the blue in his flag, the blue in his eyes, pure deception.
Right.
How deceitful must you be? How great of a deceiver must you be to deceive the original man, to deceive the original mind, the original brain?
Yes, sir.
Very, very deceitful.
Wicked.
You see, Allah tells us in both books, Bible and Quran, that he would come. The Bible said that he would come some 400 years after we arrive as strangers in a land that is not our own.
Go ahead.
We walk around today in America under that flag, in that religion, as if this land is our own.
Teach.
That's right.
See, Allah doesn't come before time, he comes on time.
Say that.
On time being post-Atlantic slave trade.
That's right.
But we'd still be suffering and dying at the hands of our bloodthirsty desire of our open enemies.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
They are thirsty for bloodshed.
That's right.
Bloodshed.
400 years after 1555 will bring us to the year 1955. 1955, the year Emmett Till, the 14-year-old brother of ours,
Hey. Yes, sir.
who was snatched from his uncle's home and dragged away to his premature death by death himself, the Caucasian white man.
Teach on
that
brother,
now.
man. Go ahead. Come on.
And at the behest of a lying devil white woman.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Been hearing the Nation of Islam call this white woman a liar since it happened.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
62 years up from that torture and murder of Emmett Till brings us to 2017.
Come on.
Carol Bryant Donham admitted she lied.
There you go.
Come on.
5 years after her admittance in the year 2022, an arrest warrant for Carol Bryant Donham, identified as Miss Rory Bryant, was found in the basement of a Mississippi courthouse.
Teach.
Oh.
Think over that.
An arrest warrant for the kidnapping of Emmett Till.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Deception.
See, this is why we here today.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
You who believe in Jesus, you need to thank Jesus for the Nation of Islam.
Come on.
That's right.
Yes, sir, brother
To
minister.
Allah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
All you Muslims, be it kufi or bow tie,
Uh-oh.
you should thank Allah for the Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The people whose independence is being celebrated this weekend had as one of their sheriffs who said that he didn't want to, and I quote this devil,
Go ahead.
he didn't want to bother Miss Bryant with the serving her of the arrest warrant because she had 2 babies to care for.
Ooh.
Now think over that.
Come on.
2 devils.
The manufacturer of those 2
Go
devils.
ahead.
Yes, sir.
It's Caucasian white lying devil.
Right.
Jesus already told us that these people are the
Come on.
father of lies.
Yes, sir.
This is how they communicate. This is why he serves us with the blue in his flag. That blue represents deception. The water looks blue, but it ain't blue. The sky looks blue, but it ain't blue. So the blue represents deception. He comes to us with those cold blue eyes. He tells us that he's our friend after 400 years of slavery, suffering, and death.
That's right.
And we accept him today. We accept not only his friendship, but we accept his romance today.
Uh-oh.
We get in bed with him today.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Making love with
Strangers in the land, not ours.
Teach.
Hated in the land, not ours. Outright murdered in the land, not ours.
Yes, sir.
Mistreated in the courts in the land that is not our own.
Yes, sir. Teach on.
So Allah comes. I'm not sending anyone.
Right.
Go ahead.
My people are so destroyed that a prophet alone could not redeem these people.
Yes, sir. Come on.
My people are so blind, deaf, and dumb that to send a messenger, they would not hear my words.
Come on.
They couldn't even comprehend my words. I have to come myself and I have to raise one up.
That's
Pull them
right.
out the mud. Come on, brother.
Yes, sir.
The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that before his meeting with this great one,
Go ahead.
that he was so far down in the mud to just his eyeballs was showing.
Come on.
Oh,
Teach.
one eye.
Teach.
Yes, sir.
Master Farah Muhammad, this great mighty one, he said that Elijah was made with the right material.
Oh,
That ain't that.
loud.
See,
Sir.
Elijah was the only one who saw him for who he really
That's right.
is.
Come on.
Right, right.
See, if Elijah was pulled up out the mud, you know, that place where just his eyeballs were showing, that means that all the rest of us now, we were so down in the mud
Go
that
ahead.
our eyeballs was covered.
Go ahead.
Right.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
We were the ones who told this great one that he was a prophet.
Right.
We told him that he was a professor.
Oh.
We told him that he was a wise teacher. Elijah Muhammad told him, you are God. I know who you are.
Come
All
on.
praise to Allah.
Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Point number 12 of what the Muslims believe. We believe that Allah God appeared in the person of Master W. Farah Muhammad, July 1930.
Yes, sir.
The long-awaited Messiah of the Christians
Right.
and the Mahdi of the Muslims. We believe further and lastly that Allah is God and besides him there is no God.
That's right.
And he will bring about a universal government of peace where we all can live in peace together.
Yes, sir.
See, a lot of us get tripped up over that last sentence there because
Right.
we see that this God will come and just let everybody just live in peace together. But see, Representative Mary Miller, she knows that the us in that point does not include her nor her country.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
As her cry during her Save America rally was to thank President Trump on behalf of all MAGA patriots in America for the historic victory
That's right.
for white life in the Supreme Court.
Go
That's
ahead.
Yes, sir. Call it out.
Campaigning and rallying with Save America as their theme. Why? It is because they know, just like we know,
Right.
that there is not a torchlight for America by which America
ain't
can
no
be
torch.
saved. Only a torch for America.
Right.
And the great Mahdi, Fard Muhammad, the true and living God in person, is the arson.
Yes, sir.
It was written by the prophets of old and confirmed by the last messenger today.
Right.
Take it or let it alone.
Yes, sir.
Come on, brother.
All praises due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. 1775, 1 year before Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, Delegate Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death.
Yes, sir. What he said?
2022, the downtrodden Negro says, give me a holiday or give me, no, that's okay, a holiday
That's
would do.
right.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Why don't we have that warrior spirit to be free?
Come on.
That's right.
That's a natural God-given energy.
Yes, sir.
We are subdued to an inferior people,
Right.
and we are okay with that.
That's right.
See, the removal of common knowledge, the removal of the desire to be free, the removal of common sense is why he comes.
Yes, sir.
To end slavery, suffering, and death is why he comes. injustice, inequality. As human beings is why he comes. But when he comes, he don't come to negotiate anything.
Go ahead.
He comes as one with all authority to free, redeem, and separate us from our tormentors and put us again to ourselves.
Yes, sir. That's right.
He told us through his messenger to accept our own and to be ourselves.
Right.
You have to agree that this flag is not ours.
That's right.
You have to agree that that religion is not ours.
Yes, sir.
That flag represents the white man.
Come on. There you go.
That religion belongs to the white man.
Yes, sir.
If we preceded the white man, then the flag and the religion is not ours.
Woo, come on. Come on.
Jews.
The black man is the original man. That means that everything in the light of the sun belongs to the black man.
That's
We
right.
put the sun out there.
Come
That's
on.
right. Yes, sir.
Teach.
So Master Farah Muhammad, Allah God in person, he comes and he declares our independence
That's right.
on the white man's Independence Day.
Listen.
There you go. Yes, sir.
How gangster is that?
I'm telling you, go ahead.
Straight to
Come on.
Not a whole bunch of talk. I'm talking about a full and complete freedom. I'm talking about complete separation. He comes and gives us our own flag.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Then the messenger stands us up. Put this militant, warlike spirit in us.
Go ahead, bro.
That's right.
Then he dresses us up in our war
Go
uniforms.
ahead.
Yes, sir.
And now we, the followers of the Most Honorable Boy Elijah Muhammad, are willing to die on this truth.
Yes, sir.
Come on, brother, man.
We're willing to die to represent and protect that flag.
Come on.
Because that flag
Yeah.
represents us,
That's right.
black people in America.
That's right.
Our babies are being reared under that flag.
That's right.
Our babies are being murdered under that
Go
flag.
ahead.
That's right.
This is why we're here today,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sunday after Sunday. Some of us don't even want to show up on Sunday.
That's right.
It's our job.
Come on.
The messenger said, the acceptance of our own is justified by the law of justice as an act of self-pride and intelligence. If we object to the acceptance of our own,
Yes, sir.
whose own can we accept without being classified as fools without self-pride?
Go ahead.
That's right.
Teach Elijah. Go ahead.
Self comes first by all civilized people.
Yes, sir.
What is our own? Spiritually, Allah answers that. We are the righteous, and we're made other than righteous by the devils who enslaved us and robbed us of the knowledge of self in our
Come
own.
on.
Yes, sir.
Teach Elijah.
If Allah God has numbered us as being members of the righteous nation, the original, the first people in the sun, then our own includes everything in the light of the sun.
That's right. Yes, sir. Everything.
See, it's time that you know these things.
That's right.
It is our duty, it is our sworn duty to tell you these things.
Go ahead.
Right.
So we'll be here even if we don't want to be here.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
It is a duty. Freedom, justice, and equality. You would think that any people would know what those words mean in depth.
That's right.
You would think that that same people would want that for themselves, their people, their families.
Right.
What would you call a people who would reject those things to receive slavery, suffering, and death that is offered by another people, but is camouflaged?
Right.
The Quran says that Satan, he makes evil fair seeming.
That's right.
That's deception.
Yes, sir.
You reject freedom, justice, and equality. Your own Islam, you reject that for slavery, suffering, and death, but it comes in the form of a good time.
Yes, sir.
Go
That's
ahead.
right.
We celebrate the white man's Independence Day, though we were dependent upon him then, and we still dependent upon him now.
That's right. Mm.
A devil came and removed that small percentage of intelligence from us that we can't even see that.
Right. Mm.
We'll fire our grills up.
That's right.
We'll put the king's meat on the grill.
Go ahead.
That's right.
This is Daniel's language.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
The king's meat.
Small fault.
They denied the king's meat. We, the Muslim
Go ahead.
followers of the Most Honorable Elijah
Sir.
Muhammad, we deny the king's meat as well.
That's right.
But I'm talking to the people who were robbed of the knowledge of themselves,
Teach.
robbed of common sense
Right.
to accept the king's meat.
Go ahead.
That's right.
Mm.
They carve it up and they call it the other white meat. Well, the first white
That's
meat
right.
is the Caucasian himself.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So he comes and he carves up this pig,
That's right. Barbecue.
engineered to taste good, to feed you, and it kills you as you take pleasure in feasting over it.
That's right.
Mm.
Think over that. Deception.
Yes, sir.
See, a prophet couldn't come amongst us and teach us any of this.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
See, Allah God, he came to Black Bottom, Detroit.
Go ahead.
That's right.
And if a prophet would have visited Black Bottom, Detroit, having no power, just the word of God, we would have robbed him and killed him.
That's right.
Come on, brother, man.
Because we was made into our oppressors. We was made after his nature.
That's
He
right.
taught us how to be bloodthirsty
Go ahead.
Right.
and murderers. He taught us
Right.
that.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Every prophet and messenger that came amongst a white man, he murdered him.
That's right.
That's facts.
These days, no prophet came amongst us, but we kill each other
Right.
as the white man killed the righteous. We are the righteous. We don't know that.
Go ahead.
That's right.
We see each other as enemies
Right.
Yes, sir.
because we blind, made blind.
That's right.
A prophet can't come and open your eyes up.
Yes, sir.
It would take God himself. So we thank Allah in the person of Master Farah Muhammad for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad that his eyes was not completely
Go ahead.
covered in the mud.
That's
Teach.
right.
He saw Allah for exactly who he is and told him,
Come on.
I know who you are.
Yes, sir.
You're the one that the whole world has been waiting for the past 2,000
Go
years.
ahead.
Yes, sir.
He said, yes, I am he. Who else knows that but yourself?
Go ahead.
Teach on the history.
Oh, just
Come on.
me? Well, then you keep that to yourself, and that's when he taking him to the side, the messenger say, and put it all in his ear.
Go ahead. Teach.
So this is why we're here today. Allah came from the east to the west, just like you see on the board there.
That's right.
Allah comes from the east to the west, as Jesus said that he would. He came to the west, to the western hemisphere, because this is where his people were lost.
Come on.
Right.
He showed up amongst us. You ask us, do you know who you are or where you are? We don't know. No,
No clue.
not quite. Never had no reason to think about it.
Right.
Teach.
That's right.
Today we know we're in the western hemisphere. Jesus said that he would come from the east to the west. The same direction that the light shines from the east to the west. But in that west, there would be a carcass where the eagles would be gathered around them. Eagles preying on the carcass. You have the Chinese man takes our money.
That's right.
We send our women to them. They buy. They get their nails done.
That's right.
We got the Arabs. They come amongst us. They sell us pork and liquor and tobacco.
That's right. Yes, sir.
They sell us synthetic weed.
That's right.
Teach.
Bloodsuckers.
You got the Jew. He shows up. He know how to be your landlord.
Come on.
There you go.
And everything else that they don't take, just leave it up to the white man.
Go ahead.
That's right.
They've taken everything from us. They've robbed us completely blind.
Right.
Then they offer us little trinkets and
Right.
little steps towards freedom,
Go ahead.
but there's still shackles on our legs. The messenger said that those shackles have to be cut so that our steps can be made freely.
Go ahead.
Right.
That's right.
Allah comes and he raises one, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the last and greatest messenger of Allah. This is who and what we bear witness to at Muhammad's Temple of
Okay,
Islam
that's
number
right.
15. We don't claim to be representatives of Allah. We are believers in Allah. We represent the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And this is why we're here today. We're here today to announce to you that as the white man celebrates his Independence Day, we recognize our own independence with our own flag, because Allah came into person in 1930, this month, July,
That's right.
and declared us free and independent.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
So I want to thank you for this small talk we just had.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Teach.
It was kind of like thrown off a little bit because we were trying to see what the Akron Police Department had to say about the murder of our brother, Jalen Walker.
Right.
That's
Lynching.
The lynching.
right.
Being from Cleveland, Akron is my backyard, you know, so it's kind of like, yeah, I take that personal.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
So without further ado, I'm going to bring up Brother Minister Alonzo X, who will take you further into the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad as he brings on our keynote speaker, Brother Minister Eric Muhammad. So with that, I will close with the same greeting words that I came before you with, which is Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
Sir!
Assalamu alaikum.
Sir.
How the fruit feel?
Fine, sir.
I know I missed class yesterday, but I was still here, right?
Yes, sir.
I was still here even though I wasn't here physically, right? No spooky, nothing spooky. But you know, it feels good to have the brotherhood here today.
Yes, sir.
Our brother Jawan
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
came all the way from Graham, North Carolina, right?
Yes, sir.
See that brother apply cane, that's right. How long was the drive?
About 5 hours, brother.
5 hours.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No matter how you get here, that's what the song said, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Get here if you what? If you can, right?
That's right.
All praises is due to Allah for our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So at this time, we would like to ask those of you, and we appreciate those of you who are viewing our live broadcasts via Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't already, we would like to ask at this time, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that thumb button on this broadcast, right?
Yes, sir.
On Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Hit that button and then share it. That's help our messenger, right? Or assist our messenger any way we can, right?
Yes,
to
sir.
get this life-giving message out to our people. Minister Clarence said that's why we're here, right?
Yes, sir.
We're not here, we were here for to hang out.
Sir. No, sir.
We here to kick it.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
We at war, right?
That's
As
right.
board says, the war of Armageddon.
Yes, sir. Turned up.
We know who the white man at war with, don't we?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's the black man, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
His
All
woman
day.
and his child, is that right?
That's right. That's right.
From Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks.
Mm.
Ain't a damn thing changed, has it?
No, sir.
Not at all.
From Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks. In America, under this white man's flag, right?
Come on.
That's right.
We still suffering from slavery, right?
Yes, sir.
From Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks, right? Still suffering, right?
That's right.
Still being murdered, right?
Outright.
Outright. Lynchings. Like you see these two brothers hanging from that tree.
Yes, sir. That's right.
You can equate these murders by these police officers to our black brothers and sisters also as lynchings, right?
Yes, sir.
Modern day lynchings, right?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what they are.
But these are the people, the white man, who advocates a religion to us, right?
All day. That's right.
Called Christianity. He advocates this religion and wants us to accept it, right? While at the same time also beating and killing us, right?
Come on. That's right.
How can you help me or help that make sense to me? I just don't understand that. You're trying to get me to accept a religion that in this religion, in the name of your so-called personal Lord and Savior, you killing my people like it's going out of style, right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
But look, the lesson says that no relief came, right?
That's it. That's right.
No relief came until who?
Son of man.
Son of man, right?
Yes, sir.
And no, we're not talking about no ghosts.
That's right.
The Son of Man is a man, right?
Yes, sir.
Born from a man, right?
Yes, sir.
By a woman, right?
Yes, sir.
And he had a name.
Yes, sir.
And his name is Master Farad Muhammad,
Go ahead.
the one whom the world, right, Brother Minister?
Yes, sir.
Has been expecting. The
Right.
real Jesus Christ.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Jesus 2,000 years ago, the messenger said, he didn't crush the wicked, right?
That's right. Sir. Ahead of time.
He didn't crush the wicked.
Yes, sir.
That was to happen today, right? It's one Jesus Christ among us today who was here to crush the devil, right?
Come on.
And his name is Master Farad Muhammad. We need to wake up. Nothing has changed from Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks. It's only gotten worse.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Our condition has gotten worse. Our mentality has gotten worse, right?
That's right.
I mean, we just spiraling backwards. As a people, we got to do better, right?
That's
The
right.
only way we can do better is to get out of this slave-making, no-good, false religion
Come on.
that the devil calls Christianity, right?
That's right.
It only means that he's at a crossroads
Mm.
with the truth. That's why it's also in the form of a cross.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
But that cross has a straight path if you look at it, right?
Yes, sir.
And then it has a left and a right.
That's right.
Right.
See, this is the way the devil puts us.
That's right.
Off that straight path, right? To
Come on.
That's
well,
right.
let's say we easily led in the wrong direction.
Go ahead.
That's
The
right.
devil's Christianity and the white man is proof of that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Elijah Muhammad is the straight path we must follow to get to Allah
Come on.
in the person of Master Farad Muhammad,
That's right.
who has the power to crush the cracker, right?
That's
To
right.
crush the wicked, right?
Yes, sir.
And plant this flag, right, in the soil after the removal of this flag, which represents slavery, suffering, and death, right?
Yes, sir.
Out with the old and in with the new.
Come on.
And we telling you, black man and woman, that we got to unite as brother and sister, right? But we cannot do it under the white man's rag, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That if you wring it out, every drop spells slavery. We cannot do that.
That's right.
The flag of freedom, justice, and equality, the religion of freedom, justice, and equality is offered to us, right?
Yes, sir.
It's free. Free of charge, right?
That's
We
right.
have no membership fees here.
Come on.
We don't require $39.95 membership fee, right?
That's right.
This your time, right? Give your time to Muhammad. That's all.
That's right.
So we would like to Once again, thank you all for tuning in to our live broadcast. I will now bring up our main speaker for the day, but before that, I must read the bio that we contain in our publication, right?
Right.
Because we should have those in viewing our live broadcast for the first time, right?
That's right.
We should always try to have someone in our live broadcast or right here at the temple
That's right.
who are not familiar with Master Farad Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, or the life-giving teachings of Master Farad Muhammad.
Right. That's right.
Through the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? All praise is due to Allah, our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Muhammad's Temple of Islam 15 is the Atlanta Temple of the real Nation of Islam. Why did I say that?
That's right.
Because we're our own movement.
No,
I
sir.
said that because we was eating bean pie last night at the house and
No, sir.
decided to call ourselves the real Nation of Islam. No, sir. That name only means that we are the followers, right?
Yes, sir.
Of the one and only real leader, teacher, and guide, right?
That's right.
Of the Nation
That's
of
right.
Islam.
Make it plain. Yes,
And
sir.
that man is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes,
That's
sir.
And he instructed us to follow no one behind him.
That's right.
Come on.
We don't take on mixed instructions, right?
No, sir.
The Bible said in Malachi, after Elijah is the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
That's right.
The last time I checked, the Lord is Master Farad Muhammad, right?
Right.
That's
I don't
right.
know what we're talking about then. We, Muhammad's Temple 15, are not followers of Minister Louis Farrakhan. I just explained to you why, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Our leader is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Our minister is his strongest voice, right?
Come on.
A fine trumpet player, isn't he,
Oh,
Brother
yeah.
Minister?
That's right.
He comes up here to this microphone.
Louis Armstrong.
That's right. Giving you that fire and smoke every Sunday, right?
Right.
Oh, that funky horn.
Know the fire department gearing the trucks up now, right?
Yes.
That's right.
They on their way to Old National, brother. All
there.
praises due to most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Go ahead, Brother Minister. Minister Eric Muhammad, for those of you who may not know, is a former minister of Louis Farrakhan. He joined Louis Farrakhan's organization in May of 1983. So a lot of us wasn't even born.
Come on.
That's right.
But them same ones that wasn't born today got some nerve on their chest.
Open disputers.
On their chest
Yes, sir.
at a minister who joined in May of 1983.
That's right.
What were they drinking, Brother Minister? What was in their cup?
That Jesus.
All praises due to Allah for our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Minister Eric Muhammad went on to become an assistant minister under Minister Keith Muhammad in 1985. Y'all paying attention to the years I'm calling out. 1983,
That's right.
1985. I bet you over 50% of us in these years here were lost found, right?
Come on.
If even that. Or you weren't even born yet.
Come on.
That's right.
Here is a minister been on the front lines since 1983. But yet we sitting up in here nitpicking, right?
That's right.
Fault finding. A man with that status, with that longevity in this,
That's right.
faithfully, week after week,
Dedicated.
month after month, right?
That's right.
Year after year, right?
Yes, sir.
Going on decade after decade, because we already got one decade up under the belt, right?
That's right.
Going on two. We got to wake up, right?
That's right.
That's right. Minister Eric Muhammad later became a minister in Louis Farrakhan's organization in 1991. He was exiled from Louis Farrakhan's organization in May of 1996 for refusing Louis Farrakhan's orders. right? To disassociate himself from Minister Khalid Abdul Muhammad. So from that point of May 1996 until August of 2000, he remained inactive insofar as the ministry is concerned, but remained a practicing Muslim, right? In August of 2000, Minister Eric Muhammad attempted to work in unity with several other temples of Islam, which were also followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and established before his own. In November of 2003, due to these failed attempts, right, he settled down to the work of establishing a Muhammad's Temple of Islam right here in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, but more importantly, under the leadership of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Although Muhammad's Temple 15 enjoys friendly relations with other temples that are also followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, we are an independent temple and we are not affiliated with any other temples at this time, right?
Yes, sir.
We hope, black men and women, you will take time to learn more about our work on behalf of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we invite you to join with us in that work, right? If you would like us to help you establish a Muhammad's Temple of Islam under the leadership of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad in your area, all you have to do is give us a phone call at 404, right? 758-8209. Pick up the phone, give us a call, and we get this ball rolling, right?
Yes, sir.
Bottom line, all praise is due to Allah for our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, last week, I did not warn you that the minister coming to this microphone will say some things that will be offensive, right? Some things that you may not like, right?
Come on.
Some things that, while you at home under your closet or in the closet, might make you want to throw the phone at the door, right?
Sure.
But for those nitpicking and fault finders, just think over your own condition. That's it. If we weren't such niggas, right, and Negroes,
Right.
Minister Eric Muhammad wouldn't have to come up here to this microphone and put his his foot up our rear
Right.
ends. So far, the way he does each and every Sunday. Bottom line, right?
That's right.
So look at yourself, look in the mirror. What are you doing for Muhammad? What are you doing for Muhammad? If you're not doing nothing for Muhammad, you a dead man walking, right?
That's right.
Bottom line, all praise is due to Allah for our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We also know Minister Eric Muhammad as the most controversial, right?
That's right.
Black Muslim minister. Why? Because he fears no one but Allah, right?
That's right.
He came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. So when he comes to this microphone, he calls out any and those of you who disrespect Allah, Master Farad Muhammad, his messenger, right? And himself.
That's right.
And the temple in general, You got your hands full right here, right? Pit bull for Elijah. Coming to this microphone to bring that fire and smoke that he brings every Sunday, right? Hands down.
Yes, sir.
Teaching this message to the black man.
That's right.
Heavy,
Go ahead.
harder,
Yep.
stronger
Yes, sir.
than anyone that we have here in the hills of North America today. So we need to get behind this man who represents the man of the man, right? Think over that. All praise is due to Allah for our leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. It gives me pleasure at this time to bring to the microphone our brother and our minister, Brother Minister Eric Muhammad, as I greet you before I came before you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
the most holy name of Allah, who came to us, the black man and the black woman here in the hills of North America, in the divine person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, and the one God to whom all holy praise is due forever, the Lord of all the worlds. We forever thank him for his coming and for his raising up in our midst a divine leader, a divine teacher, and a divine guide in the personage of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the last and the greatest messenger of Allah. So it is in their two great names that I would like to greet you once again, my beloved black brothers and sisters, in the nation of Islam's greeting words of peace in the Arabic language, which is indeed the original language of the original black man. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Give the assistant ministers a round of applause.